and so I hope that you enjoy coming along with me. And then once we get back here, I'm going to share with you everything that I decided to bring home to add to our space. So I hope that you enjoy this, and I will see you when we get to the first thrift store. Today we're going to be thrifting in Barren River Consignment. You know, if you watch my channel, that this is my favorite place to thrift for treasures. They had out so many beautiful pieces on this day. I actually had planned to go to a few different stores after this, but this is the only place I went to on this day because they just had so many treasures, and I brought home several goodies, so I can't wait to share with you what I found. But we're gonna browse around. I'm just gonna share with you everything that caught my eye and everything that I really loved throughout the store. So I hope that you enjoy this shop with me, and let's get to thrifting. looking through the basket section brings me so much joy. They had some really beautiful baskets on this day, so I had to share a few of my favorites with you all in this video. Okay, before we get into the thrift haul, I want to take a quick moment to thank ThredUp for sponsoring today's video. I'm so thankful for their support on my channel. And if you haven't heard of ThredUp before, they are an online consignment store that sells name brand clothing, shoes, and accessories. And you can browse through hundreds of name brand items and get them for a fraction of the original retail cost. So it is a great resource for online thrifting. If you love to thrift, but you maybe aren't able to get out as much, or you haven't been able to find that piece you're really looking for and you want to shop sustainably and thrift it, ThredUp is such a great way to be able to do that and to, again, thrift from the comfort of your own home. They just have so many incredible high quality pieces to look through, and by using their search feature, it makes it so easy to find exactly what you're looking for. You can really narrow down your search for that item that you specifically want to find. So I'm going to share with you what I got at ThredUp today for under $100. I got some really fun pieces and I'm excited for a few of these for the upcoming season. So let's get into it. The first piece I found is this gingham top. This is so pretty. I love this blue color. I wanted to find a gingham top, and when I spotted this blue one, I knew that I just had to add this to my wardrobe. And this is brand new with tags. It is the Crown and Ivy brand, and this retailed for $69.50, and I got this on ThredUp for $23.99. So that is the first little piece that I thrifted. And then I got, again, a few pieces for the upcoming season. So I had fall in mind for all these next few items. I love crew neck sweatshirts, so I just typed in crew neck sweatshirt. I put in my size and I just sifted through them all until I found some that caught my eye. I really loved this Nike one. So comfortable. It looks like it has hardly been worn or washed. It is in such perfect condition, and this retailed for $102, and I got this on ThredUp for $27. And then the next sweatshirt, again, is in brand new condition. It has hardly been worn or washed. Honestly, I don't think it has probably ever been worn or washed because the inside is so soft and smooth. You can just tell when something like is in brand new condition. And the reason I loved this is because of the beautiful velvet deep green stripe. Again, I thought it was so pretty for fall. And this retailed for $50, but I got it on ThredUp for $17. And then the last item that I got, again with fall in mind, are these boots. I thought that these were so cute for fall. I love the color of them. These are originally from Old Navy and they retailed for $50, but I got them on ThredUp for only $20. So I can't wait to wear these this upcoming season. I will have ThredUp linked down below in the description box if you're interested in checking them out, and you can save money on your very first order with them if you use my link and coupon code. So I will have that code here on the screen and all that information down below. I highly recommend checking that out if you want to add a few new pieces to your wardrobe before the new season and to get some really high quality pieces for a fraction of what they would originally cost. Thank you so much, ThredUp, for working with me today. Now let's get into the thrift haul. Okay, the first two pieces I brought home are these adorable baskets. I thought these were so cute. These were $8.99 for the set. I love that there's a smaller one and a larger one. There are so much that you can do with these adorable little baskets. And I am always on the hunt for hanging baskets when I'm out thrifting. So I thought these would be so cute, probably in our kitchen. So I will share with you either in today's video or a future video where I end up putting these. I love spongeware. You all know if you saw my last video how much I love it. This is a lighter blue than the pieces I found in my last video, but it's still so pretty. I just love the color. And this is a McCoy bowl. This was $9.99. And it says McCoy USA on the bottom. This probably originally had a pitcher with it. I feel like it's the size of a bowl that would have a pitcher with it for like a wash stand, but I'm gonna use it just in the kitchen as either a mixing bowl or a fruit bowl. We have so much produce coming in from our garden right now, homegrown veggies, that I could put them in this to go on the counter. So that's probably what I'll use this for. I thought these little trinket trays were so pretty. They have these beautiful flowers on them, and I love like that speckled design. I have a few mugs I've thrifted that have that pattern, but these were $1.25 each, and there's so much that you can do with these. I can envision them like on a desk or holding jewelry in a bathroom or soap or at a coffee station. I'm probably going to use these at my coffee bar to use as a spoon rest for my spoon after I stir my coffee. So love these pretty little dishes. And then I ended up going back for these mugs because I left them behind when I filmed my last video, and then I kept thinking about them. So I was like, you know what? If they're still there the next time that I go, I'm going to get them. And when I filmed on this day, they were still there. So these were there the same day I thrifted the blue spongeware Bobby Pottery mugs that I shared with you in my last video. And these are also made by Bobby Pottery, which is a pottery company in Kentucky. So I love that they're locally made here in Kentucky, and they actually shut down, one of you told me, in 2011. So they don't make this pottery anymore. So if you can thrift it and get it for a good price, then definitely be on the hunt for it, because like I said, they don't make it anymore, and it is just such beautiful handmade pottery. I love the pretty color of these, and I'm really trying to curate my handmade pottery mug collection. I think there's just something so special about it. Each piece tells a story, and I really want to again, like, curate my collection, and I love the ones I found recently, so I wanted to add these to my collection. It was $7.99 for both of them, and I can't wait to use those. And then next I found a candle snuffer. I love these. This was $2. Beautiful brass. Such a nice piece. I love to thrift taper candles, and I love to have one of these candle snuffers any spot that I have my taper candles out to use. So I grabbed that. And then for the last thing that I got, which is my most favorite thing out of the entire haul, I did come home with this whole set of enamelware. How pretty is this? I just love this so much. So this is splatterware enamelware, and I got this because of outdoor cookouts, eating around the campfire. I just have all that in mind I had all that in mind when I saw these, and I actually left them behind, and then I came home and I was watching the footage back on my laptop when I was working on this video, and I was like, why didn't I get those? They're so beautiful, and I know we will use these so much, especially for outdoor cookouts and around the campfire. So I was like, if they're still there, I'm gonna go back in a few days. If they're still there, I'm gonna get them. And they were still there. I was so excited. This is what the mugs look like. I believe this is a 28-piece set. I believe there are 8 of these of this size plate. And then there are 8 bowls. And then I think 7 dinner plates. So once I got home, I looked these up, and for a 16-piece set of these Crow Canyon enamelware dishes, it was $172. And again, I'm pretty sure when I counted, this was a 28-piece set, so that's just crazy. Like, that just shows you how high quality these are. I thought I would read you a little bit from the website, what it says, like what they're made out of. It says each eco-friendly piece is made from porcelain covered steel that's lightweight, durable, naturally non-stick, and easy to clean without a plastic coating. It says our enamelware is strong enough to take the heat, so it can go from oven to table or from campfire to bench. And because it's shatterproof, it is ideal for families, cookouts, and pretty much anything. So I just love that. I know we're gonna get so much use out of these. If you have been following along on my videos, we recently created a outdoor fire pit area in our backyard, and we just love that space so much. And I know that this fall especially, we are going to be eating outside with these a ton around the fire pit, roasting our marshmallows, roasting our hot dogs. I even want to do like campfire chili and really do some campfire meals outside this fall. So, and again, all the cookouts we have, I just know we're going to use these a ton, but I'm also going to use them just in the house for regular dinnerware too, because I love how lightweight they are. That was a long explanation for those, but I thought it was just such an amazing deal. I know that someone paid a lot for these originally, and I'm so thankful to have them in our home to last for years and years. Like it says on their website, this is a piece that can be passed down because it will last for years and years. Okay, now I thought it would be fun to take you around the house and share with you how I'm using some of these new thrifted pieces in our home. This is also going to include a few things that I thrifted in my last video, but I'm just going to share the homes I found for these pieces and a few ways that I'm using them. We are already loving this enamelware. I have used this every day since I thrifted it, and it is just so nice. And then I also love my new little spoon rest, but we're gonna get all of the new dishes all washed up, and then I'm gonna find homes for all of these pieces and share with you where I put them. saw that our local farmers market had a sunflower field where you could pick your own sunflowers, and we wanted to have a little family adventure day, so we brought Ayrshire along. We went on a hike, and then we also stopped by and picked some sunflowers and took some pictures. It was such a fun day, so I thought that I would insert a few clips of that. And then I brought the sunflowers home and put them in an ironstone pitcher on the counter next to my new bowl that I added some of our homegrown goodies in. And at the end, I'm going to share a few clips from, again, our little outing and our hike that we took. It was such a fun day. We've been having some cooler weather, so it was so nice to get out and explore. Don't forget to check out ThredUp. They will be linked down below in my description box, and you can save 50% off of your very first order. Thank you so much, ThredUp, for working with me on this video, and I hope that all of you have a wonderful rest of your day. I will see you back here very soon for a new YouTube video.